Hello everyone, I am Lata Jha and a very warm welcome to the latest episode of our show Business of Entertainment, your weekly dose of the financial performance of what's buzzing in the world of entertainment, at the movies, on TV and on streaming platforms around the world. Now, the big news this week is that the government has continued to keep cinema halls under lockdown as part of the latest guidelines issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs in Unlock 3.0. The news should come as a hit to the movie business that has been under stress for the past 4.5 months, with losses of over 1,000 crore in the first half of 2020, compounded by zero revenues for the first time ever in its history. This has led to several single screens and independent properties shutting shop across the country, besides depriving shopping malls that depend majorly on cinemas of footfalls of about 30 to 40%. India houses 6,327 single screens and 3,200 multiplexes as of 2019, though the screen count is estimated to come down drastically by the end of this shutdown. Theatre owners were extremely hopeful of permits to reopen, this time prepping with safety and hygiene measures. The Multiplex Association of India has expressed its disappointment over this decision. The sector was ready with stringent SOPs to provide a safe movie viewing experience, it said in a statement a day after the news. The government's decision is against the fraternity's expectations and will impact millions of livelihoods dependent on the industry. The sector has been urging the government all along, engaging with relevant authorities with its plea to allow cinemas to operate. In fact, these SOPs were presented to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and the Health Ministry, besides the Home Affairs Ministry. These guidelines were developed on the basis of global health standard practices and protocols that are being followed in theatres around the world, some of which have reopened. Cinemas are also crucial for shopping malls that were permitted to reopen in June after a prolonged COVID-19 lockdown, but are looking at movie theatre operations to bounce back to business. Occupying about 30% of the space in malls, multiplexes can bring about 30 to 40% of the footfalls there, with people clubbing movie viewing with shopping and eating out before or after that. As of now, mall owners admit that people are visiting only to shop for essentials and not really strolling around. As far as web offerings go this week, Amazon Prime Video is out with Vidya Balan's biographical drama Shakuntala Devi. Balan shines with her indomitable strength and control over the craft in a brave, well-intentioned but ultimately uneven film that had the potential to be far better than it is. It is, however, great to note that for once a biopic does not want to make a hero out of its subject, but wants to simply present him or her as a real flawed human. In fact, Hindi-speaking audiences may also want to note the presence of the very charming Bengali movie actor Jishu Sengupta. Meanwhile, Netflix is out with mystery thriller Raat Akeli Hai, starring Nawazuddin Siddiqui and Radhika Apte. ZEE5 has Tigmanshu Dhulia's Yara, while Disney Plus Hotstar has comedy drama Loot Kiss. That's all we have as far as entertainment goes this week. We will be back next week with more news and context on all that's fun and entertaining in hopefully better times. Till then, stay safe and thanks for tuning in.